Yo, dudes, you guys like scrolling and posting on LinkedIn? Yeah, me too. One of my favorite pastimes, really. Every time I see a new post from someone I don't know with a show more, I know I'm about to read peak. Every time I see a job with a 5-digit applicant count and a mystery salary number, I know I'm about to go on an exhilarating encounter. It turns out LinkedIn is basically a live service game, just like Genshin and Fortnite. But instead of fighting gambling addiction or LeBron James, we get to fight unemployment and actual scams. I'll go ahead and highlight more cool features the devs have put in to maximize player enjoyment and retention. Now, much like most RPGs, LinkedIn introduces new characters every once in a while. These can be celebrities that you know who are now also entrepreneurs. Of what? I'm not actually too sure, but you can definitely buy the new thing they're entrepreneuring. Of course, there's the Common Man NPC as well. They provide a plethora of fetch quests on LinkedIn. These are provided through DMs asking you for an interview, a referral, and if you have a strong face card, on a date. Wait, really? The chance to meet and interact with every character archetype the writers have established is plentiful. Much like RPGs, who and more importantly how powerful the characters you get are often random, but the more you play, the more you'll meet. Just like how your notoriety increases with in-game accolades or reputation, the number of connections you have and the market cap of the company you work for also helps increase the number of people that will reach out to you. Now, this one is a heated topic. Many are either big fans or absolutely zero tolerance on the AI art. Regardless of where you stand, you'll find no shortage of this stuff on LinkedIn and in new games. You guys familiar with Studio Ghibli? Ghibli? That's right, we have that on LinkedIn and Black Ops 7 now. Remember when people were turning themselves into like assembly required action figures of their jobs? Yeah, honestly, it's probably better that you don't remember. Hopefully you got your credit card ready because there's a monthly payment you can make in both cases. While games offer you premium currency, boosts, and cosmetics, LinkedIn Premium gives you, actually, what does it give you? Oh, that's what it is. In both Call of Duty and LinkedIn, you can probably get by without paying for the premium battle pass, but not to worry. The growth team certainly doesn't think that way, and you will most certainly get emails, SNS, IRL ads, and every avenue of communication sent to you about why you gotta buy the latest hotness. Speaking on the MSFT, just like everyone's favorite AI companion in Windows 11, LinkedIn and its cousins World of Warcraft and Call of Duty are also owned by Microsoft. Given that Microsoft is a technology company, you can bet sweet doubloons that every imaginable metric of retention, daily active user, top purchases, engagement, and anything else is being recorded and posted into a dashboard that someone gets to stare at. With all these numbers being absolutely critical to the quarterly, you know there's engineers who have sleep demolishing on-calls to keep the charts up and not down. Up good, down bad. Much like the player base. Wait, what? Just like most activities that are digital, there are ways to track and post your accomplishments. Rank, of course, lets the inner elitists in us run wild. On LinkedIn, you get to post a literal history of things you've done and conjure up a sick, nasty title next to your name of what you do. Chief Code Mangler Deluxe Supreme Baja Blast combo at new 1 million MRR AI firm YC420. That's high testosterone right there, brother man. Challenger Radiant Top 250 Global Elite Carpal Tunnel Grass Never Touched and better gaming chair owner, right this way to the VIP lounge. Of course, just having these sticky notes on yourself isn't enough to ego jack. The tier list will give us a visual of who is stronger than who in a scientific, mathematically proven, source-I-made-it up way of measurement. Don't forget as well, we have computers now capable of doing really, really hard math. For rocket science, for disease research, no, brother boy, for computing top compensations at companies, damage simulations, and percentiles in your favorite MMO to share and compare with your closest peers and literally random people online. Why am I saying all of this like it's a criticism? I do this all the time. Thanks to balance patches resulting from number tweakings by the developers and the introduction of new items and characters in the game, the optimal way to play always changes. One day you might be avoiding a new character or class because of undertuned numbers or an abominable kit, but a few weeks later, now he's the biggest stick on the whole roster. You might be a humble man on LinkedIn and not mention a lick about your compensation. On the next day, the engagement algorithm might have changed, so you can be screen capping your tax returns and talking about, well, basically whatever you want really, and rake in the likes. Now we know for live service games, if one game is doing one thing and getting high revenue and attention, everyone else is going to do the same thing. Much like how Genshin set the precedent for how gacha game pities will be run through the game's probability scheme, and Fortnite setting the trend of every game needing a battle pass, TikTok set the stage for short form video content on, well, basically every app on the planet that has pictures or videos. Like bro, Uber Eats has short form video now. Our favorite games and LinkedIn are of course not immune to the new shiny money printer, so you can bet you'll see the hot new feature the day after the MSNBC article comes out. Now, a lot of us are big fans of getting famous, and a surefire way is to hitch your wagon to the big medium and start posting content for maximum engagement. Wait, this slide shouldn't be here. A guide on how to optimize damage for the latest and greatest raid encounter. That works both in the latest WoW expansion and whatever is going on in the final round interview room. Vibe speculation about an unreleased character and predicting end of service. That's like the LinkedIn version of telling me this company is gonna kaboom or go to the moon based on, well, honestly, you can use anything as proof, really. Maybe it's just whatever you're feeling in the morning that day. Come to think of it, the video content format is really transferable. Big floating text on the center of the screen, red arrows, person talking to the microphone, either with their mouth open or smiling in the thumbnail. In both cases, you can add a nice sponsor segment in your video and earn some money selling stuff. Now, we can't have celebrities without the audience. Of course, there's ways to deep fry people and things for both LinkedIn and your favorite game. Either someone girl bossed a little too close to the sun and deleted work from home for the whole gang, or wait a second, this is actually illegal. For games, on the other hand, it can be literally anything. The character is too weak, the devs are too greedy, I don't like how this button looks, or this guy on YouTube is posting outright lies. Okay, that's it for comparisons. Hopefully we get cool LinkedIn collabs in the future. A LinkedIn x IRS merch drop with collab cafes would be really fun. Anyways, yeah, that's all I got. See you later, bruh.